I was going to end this video here, but let's go to the bonus. And in the bonus, I will take you step by step through creating a YouTube channel just from your mobile phone. But before we start, let me just remind you, this is the second part of how to start YouTube channel by phone only. If you haven't seen the first video, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. In this video, I'll share with you tips for videos by phone. I'll also share my screen with you in a short tutorial that teaches you how to create a YouTube channel from your mobile phone. So you can just do it now after watching this video. Now we have arrived at the tips. The number one tip that I have for you is make sure that you clean your camera. Yep, that's the camera here. I'm just gonna clean it. Hide your microphone so that it doesn't appear in your frame. Make sure you stand in the middle and everything in your frame is intentional. Then lock the focus, adjust the lighting, and of course make sure that you are in a video mode and start. Make sure to look at the camera as you're recording, especially if you're recording by the front camera. It might seem very tempting to look at yourself, and when you look at yourself, it is true that you enjoy it, but you lose the engagement with your audience. So you want to be very direct with your audience and you want to have this level of engagement. That's why I always look at the camera. Another tip that I find really helpful is try to eliminate the distractions from your background. For example, today I am just standing in front of a wall and I find this background super comfortable and I absolutely love it. I'm going to speak about my setup or different types of easy setups in the next coming video. Use a tripod. You can use a mini tripod or the one like I'm using now. This is a very simple tripod. It's just a stick and there is a mobile holder on top of it, and it's absolutely easy and light. I'm gonna share with you the link for it, and if you are going to shoot with just natural light, then that's all you really need. Another type of tripod that I often use is the tripod that comes with a ring light, this one. So you can see that here there is the mobile holder. You just put your mobile here, and then there is the ring light. You connect it and it has many colors. I think 3 or 4 colors depending on your tone. Absolutely love it. I usually use it when I'm recording by camera, or if I'm recording when the natural light is not so nice, so I cannot use it. Also, if you keep on watching to the next video for the setup, I'm going to share with you few tips that will be really helpful if you use the natural light. This might seem obvious, but make sure that your mobile phone is charged. You don't want to be in the mood recording and then the mobile goes like black screen, you're out of battery. Before you record, make sure that you have enough memory. The last thing you want to see, you don't have enough space once you started recording. I hope by now you are comfortable using your existing mobile phone. Whatever mobile phone that you have, go ahead and try and use it. Use it and see how it goes. And now we have arrived to the bonus. But before we go to the bonus, make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification button, because if you don't hit it, you will miss out on the videos that I'm going to be sharing next. And just to remind you, this was the second video of the series, the skill you need to kick off your YouTube channel, or basically in plain English, how to start your YouTube channel. The first video was focused on fear. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch it. The third video will be focused on the setup that I use and my editing tool, where I'm going to share with you my screen and I will take you step by step through all the editing that I do, and you will see how easy it is. Also, I will share with you the simplest ways to have a professional looking setup that are super inexpensive and most importantly easy and available for everyone. The fourth video will be about a skill that I think is really important to master, and that is to Be okay with doing it alone. This journey will seem very lonely at the beginning because you have a specific vision in your mind and you want to realize it. And I would like to highlight the benefits of going through this path alone at the beginning. And the last video and the fifth one is about motivation, because you need to lift yourself up and you need to remain motivated if you want to create videos, because the people will feel your energy, and sometimes the people who are around us and the ones who love us don't cheer for us quite as much as we need to. So I'm going to share with you the best motivational websites and speakers that I follow, and I will also share my personal meditation. If you're new to meditation, it will be my pleasure to introduce you to it. A 20 minutes practice daily that will change your life. We've arrived at the bonus. So let's see how to create a YouTube channel from your mobile phone only. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna cover 3 cases. The case that you don't have a Gmail account, and then the other case that you have an old Gmail account but you've totally forgotten the password, and the last case is the easiest. You already have an existing Gmail account but you don't have a YouTube channel. All you need is your mobile phone and your YouTube application installed on it. Land the YouTube application on your mobile phone and then sign in to YouTube. YouTube wants you to use google.com to sign in, so click continue. Now, if you don't have a Gmail account, don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you how to create an account. On this page, click on create account. Then select for myself. To create a Google account, you have to enter your name. So I'm going to use data that is not 100% realistic for the purpose of demonstrating to you how to do it. So let's go with my first name would be Ruba. My last name is going to be simply last name. And remember this because later on I'm going to show you how to change it. And this will be the name of my channel. The next step is to enter your birth and your gender. The only thing to remember here is for the year you have to insert 4 digits. So if you want to enter 90, you would instead have to insert 1990. And then you will insert your gender, and once all of this is done, you will click on next. Google will offer you few options to pick a Gmail address or to create your own. I will go with create your own because I wasn't happy with the options they offered me. So I'm going to insert here what is the email address I'd like to have. Now remember that once you launch your channel, you cannot change your email address. You can only change the title of your YouTube channel, but your email address will remain the same. The next step is to create a password, a mixture of letters, numbers, and symbols. A really cool option that I love is to tick on show password. This will allow you to see the password you inserted and make sure that it's matching, and then you can save your password if you'd like. You can also add your mobile phone or you can skip it. You're now almost done. Review your Google account information. So you can see here Ruba last name with the email ID I have specified. Let's click next. This page is about Google privacy and terms. It is very common to go all the way down and click on I agree. However, if we expand here a little bit more, click on more options, and let's see what are we signing up for. So one of the interesting options is to do with the ad personalizations. Show me personalized ads. Again, is do not do that. Also, another option is save my YouTube history in my Google account or do not save it. I chose what appeals to me the most and I clicked on I agree. Now we are done, and you will see that I am signed in as Ruba last name. Well, the Gmail account is now done. Let's move forward. To complete the creation of the channel, click on create at the bottom of the page. That's the small sign there. And once you create, you have two options: to upload a video or go live. I'll go with upload a video because I already have few videos saved here in my gallery. I will select how to create a YouTube channel by phone part 1. So on this page there are two options available. One is to trim. An important note here is you can only trim from the beginning of the video or from the end of the video. You cannot trim from the middle. Another option is the editing. Few frames here are available. I'm going to try all of them, but I will eventually land at normal because I don't want any editing in my video. I'd like my video to remain natural as shot. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click on next. Upload as. This screen reads your first name, last name in your Gmail account, so it's an opportunity to change your channel's name if you'd like to. So I changed the channel name from Ruba last name to Ruba YouTube channel and click on create channel, and by that you are done creating your YouTube channel. Moving on to the next step, which is to add the details of your video. So you will add a title. Now a title is optional. If you don't add a title, it will read from your file name. Then you can add a description up to 5,000 characters, and then you'll choose the privacy, public, unlisted, private, scheduled. Unlisted means that no one can find it, only those who have the link to it. Private means nobody will see it. Scheduled requires you to select a date. You can also add it to a playlist. I've got no playlist here, so I will skip this and I will click on done, and then I'll click on next. Selecting the audience, basically two things you need to clarify: if the audience is for kids or not, and if there is any age restriction in your videos. I've selected what I wanted and I clicked on next. By this, the uploading of the video would start. It will take few seconds and then you will be able to see the video in your channel. So if you have more than one YouTube channel with different emails, this is how you can add your second email. All you have to do is to click on your account and then click on switch account. After that, on this page, select add account. That's where you're going to add your other email address. So I will look at the case that you have an old Gmail but you forgot the password, and I'll show you how to reset your password. So pretty much from the signing in page, I will write this email address that I have forgotten the password to, and I'll take you through all the steps. So all I have to do is first write the email address. It will take me to the next page. Once I'm in the next page, I will select the option forgot password. And this is a real case. This really happened when I was preparing this tutorial for you guys. I really did not remember my password, so I wanted to share this with you in case some of you are experiencing the same problem. Then it will ask me to enter the last password. Don't worry about this, just really enter the last password that you remember, not necessarily the latest password that you've been using. Google is gonna send you a verification code to your email. So I'm opening my email here. I'll go to the email that I received from Google, and here's the verification code. It's as easy as copy it, go back to the YouTube application and paste the code here. So enter code and next. Now you can create a new password, then save it to your device if you'd like to. The third option is to log in with an existing Gmail account that you don't have a YouTube channel for. So from the signing in page, I will write my email address, then I will write the password, and I will click on next. Now you can see that I'm signed in with the email address that I've inserted. I'll go to account, I'll click on my channel, and then I'll be able to edit few fields. One of the fields that I'm gonna start editing is the description. Now there are some limitations in editing your channel from your mobile phone, because you cannot edit the art, the channel art. For example, you can edit here the name of your channel. Remember that you will never be able to edit the email address you've chosen. I will also edit the logo. So I will click on the logo, and then I will go to the gallery, and I will select any photo that I have at the moment, and voila, you are done. And by the way, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that, and don't forget to hit the notification button. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.